Sophie Cunningham reacts to WNBA fine for TikTok crushing refs with more criticism. There might be only one thing that truly unites WNBA players: hating the league's referees. This author has criticized Indiana Fever superstar Caitlin Clark for whining too often about the officiating, but her teammate and enforcer Sophie Cunningham hilariously did it creatively on TikTok recently to the Sabrina Carpenter song Manchild. With a caption overlay that read "At some refs Cunningham lip-synced the hit song with a reenactment to the portion that says "stupid" or is slow. Maybe it's useless. Well, the league office didn't find the obvious diss too funny, fining the 28-year-old Phoenix Suns analyst $500. The WNBA's Sophie Cunningham got fined $500 after defending Caitlin Clark on TikTok. A WNBA player who recently reached the echelons of everyday fame says she was just fined $500 for criticizing referees in a TikTok video. If you follow the WNBA even peripherally, you've probably heard about Sophie Cunningham. She played for the Phoenix Mercury for 6 years before she was traded to the Indiana Fever. She's since gained popularity among WNBA fans for her on- and off-the-court support for teammate Caitlin Clark. In one viral incident, Cunningham grabbed Connecticut Sun player J.C. Sheldon and shoved her to the ground after Sheldon reportedly poked Clark in the eye earlier in the game. The incident got millions of views on social media. Cunningham's jerseys started selling, and she's since garnered over 1 million followers on Instagram and TikTok. There's been talk amongst Fever fans that referees have been too tough on Clark specifically, and Cunningham has been particularly loud in her teammates' defense. She said the league's referees don't adequately protect Clark, who she calls the star player of the WNBA, from fouls and rough play. Cunningham seemingly pushed that support one step further this week with a TikTok video poking fun at referees, which she says led to a $500 fine. Despite the fine, the TikTok video is still online. The video is part of an ongoing trend on TikTok where users sing along to a Sabrina Carpenter song saying "stupid." Or is it slow? Maybe it's useless. She voiced the words in a camo matching set with the text "some refs" over it. The video has 1.3 million views. The majority of the comments are in support of Cunningham's viewpoint, saying things like "we will pay your fine" and "we all in love with the enforcement," referring to her protection of Clark. This isn't the only controversy Cunningham is currently navigating. Beyond being Clark's enforcer, which is laden with plenty of its own controversy, she's also been called Mega Barbie for her alleged political leanings. She also commented on the WNBA's expansion plans, in which the league announced it would create teams in Detroit, Cleveland, and Philadelphia in the coming years, saying, "I don't know how excited people are to be going to Detroit." WNBA's Sophie Cunningham and Bravo's West Wilson are starting a podcast. They're already joking it's going to get them cancelled. Exclusive. Indiana Fever guard Sophie Cunningham and Summer House's West Wilson have known each other since they were little babies in Columbia, Missouri. Now, the unlikely duo are teaming up to host a new podcast called Show Me Something, People can exclusively announce. Cunningham, 28, fresh off an electric WNBA All-Star weekend in Indianapolis, and 30-year-old Wilson, who is mid-filming on a new season of Bravo's Summer House, say their show will cover all things sports and pop culture. "There's no better time to hop into the WNBA than right now," says Wilson, a sports journalist whose work has appeared in Complex Sports, Bleacher Report, and NFL Network. In initial conversations about a co-hosted podcast, they discussed focusing the show on the WNBA, but Wilson and Cunningham, already bantering and finishing one another's sentences before having recorded a single episode, say they didn't want to pigeonhole themselves. "We're definitely going to hit on the WNBA, a huge topic in sports right now, and then Bravo, clearly, but pop culture, food, fashion, travel, let's spread this thing wide open because we really do talk about anything," says Cunningham, a proud fan of the popular reality network. The Fever guard, who was not surprised when her childhood friend became a Bravo personality because it was just like a matter of time for him to somehow get famous, says she's even gotten her teammates hooked on the drama between Wilson and his friends on Summer House. "I've been addicted, and I have my teammates on it. I have everyone watching it because of West. That part makes me nervous, that the team's watching," confesses Wilson, who says he always saw Cunningham's success in the WNBA coming. "She's been balling since 8th grade, so this part of her life isn't surprising to me," he says. Cunningham claims all of her teammates are West fans, but the Bravo star says he suspects they have no choice because of their teammates' close ties. Mostly Cunningham and Wilson are on a pursuit of fun with Show Me Something. We're light-hearted and sometimes our love language is like talking, Cunningham explains as Wilson nods. It'll be cool that people can see our humor, what we're actually like, and it's coming from us and not from other people perceiving or portraying what they think we are. Wilson adds, we've both been doing media stuff for a while. We've also both gotten in trouble for before, he laughs, adding that both he and his co-host have been through the ringer of public opinion in the past.